Okay, so we are in our Google Ads account. We're going to be setting up responsive display ads and using TubeSift for the targeting. So let's go ahead and do this. So we're just going to click this plus button right here. We're going to go new campaign, and then we're going to choose one of these goals. So I'm going to go for leads right here. So I'm going to be getting leads and conversions. You could do sales, whatever you want to do here, but I'm going to go leads. You just have to make sure that it says display. Right, so any of these will work as long as it says display. So obviously app promotion won't, but I'm going to go with that. And then we're going to click display right here. And what you can do, you can pick a smart display. This is going to automatically target for you. So I like to go standard display campaign because we get to choose our own targeting, which will be TubeSift placements. So what we're going to do, we're just going to grab our website. Here we go. So let's say we're pushing traffic to this automated webinar page right here. So we're going to do that. We're going to paste that, boom, right there, and we'll click continue. From there, we're just going to name our campaign. And this might be VAC webinar registrations. Display. Cool. We're going to set where we want it to show. So, you know, whatever you want to do here, you just use it. I'll just keep it at United States and Canada for right now. Choose your language. Cool. Then we choose what kind of bidding. So we can do conversions, conversion value, or viewable impressions. So I like to go conversions. You can either manually or set your bids or automatically maximize your conversions. And then they also let you do a target CPA, which they're saying we should shoot for a target CPA of $285. I'm going to throw that a little higher in there, so I'm willing to pay up to $10 per webinar registration, right? And it's just going to automatically optimize that. We can also choose like conversion value, and we could do target return on ad spend. And so I could be like, I want to make a 300% return on my ad spend or something like that. But I'm just going to go conversions, we can go conversion value and choose that if we want, but I'm going to go conversions. I'm going to maximize conversions, and I'm going to set that for $10. We'll pay for clicks or conversions. Paying for conversions is really cool because you can actually you only pay when you get a conversion. Clicks are fine too, but it's basically going to try and optimize it for that $10 cost per conversions. And yeah. So that's how that works. The average we want to spend a day, let's just start with like $100 on this campaign, and delivery method will go standard. You can have these additional settings here if you want, like ad rotation, ad schedule, start and end dates, what kind of devices, frequency capping, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we want to do, or if you want to change any of that. The cool thing you can do is choose conversion actions for this campaign. So like select conversion actions. So I could come in here to my conversion actions, and I could be like, I want, where is it? Registration for video ads, whatever. So I could choose that if I would like, and I can click save here, and it's going to optimize for this specific conversion, which is really cool. And this has thousands of conversions through it. It's not going to let me, so I have some other ones. If I were to uncheck that one and optimize for video ads cracked registration, well, I guess it is letting me. Usually you have to have conversions through it to pay for conversions, but I guess not right now. That's cool. So we'll set that up. Then we're going to name our ad group. And we're just going to name this like dynamic, or maybe we'll call it placements. And then we're going to put this on YouTube, right? And there we go. So we've got audiences. So we can actually, you know, do audiences, whatever, if we want in here. But like I said, I was going to show you how to reach people using TubeSift in this one. So we'll go demographics. We'll obviously choose our target demographic. I know that the lower 50% of household income doesn't tend to buy $1,000 products, so I usually exclude that, but that's just me. And then we can do content targeting right here. So you can see keywords, topics, and placements. So we can go placements, right? And we'll go enter multiple placements. We come over here to TubeSift, and I actually have some placement lists in here that we can target. Let's see. Boom, YouTube ad campaign setup. So obviously we would do our research according to TubeSift. I'm just going to grab all these here because I had done this for time's sake, but this is all about setting up YouTube ads, and that's good. So we'll just place this these URLs right here. We'll add these. I recommend getting as many as you can. You can also come over here to like YouTube channels if you'd like, and we could search for something along the lines of digital marketing or something like that, right? So like Neil Patel's channel, things like that, digital marketing, looking good, lots of views, lots of subscribers. Just make sure all these are good. Cool. So we'll just go ahead and get channel URLs too. We can copy these. I might break these out if I wasn't setting up a demo campaign, but whatever. So we'll add those 10 placements there. And now you can see we have YouTube channels, and then we also have a bunch of YouTube videos. We'll click done, and we are good with that. Boom. Cool. And then you can see target expansion. Do we want to, increase our reach here? So we could turn it off, give it more reach, things like that. And what's going to happen is Google's kind of going to optimize for us there if we would like. From here, we're just going to click the add button. So plus add, and then we're going to go responsive display ad. Now, responsive display ads are awesome. These things do some really cool stuff. So you can see here's my final URL, and I actually want that to be secure. There we go, because it is a secure site. So all we're going to do is add images and logos. So we can go here. It'll actually scan this here for us, and I could be like, okay, use this as an image right here. Boom, there we go. We'll continue. Then you can also add, you can upload any images that you would like. So I'm actually going to pause my computer or pause this screen recording real quick. I'm going to upload some TubeSift logos, right? Okay, so I would, maybe just use this logo, this logo, this logo, this logo. Yeah, there we go. So I could just upload these different TubeSift things. Obviously, these are not, I don't know, not valid, whatever. I just added some. So we'll use that as our logo right there. Cool. We'll continue there, and we'll click save. And so you can see we've got 3 images here. I can also scan additional websites, if I have them, like tubesift.com. And best practice is to basically have at least 3 images, right? So and these make sense, like, whatever. Boom, there we go. We'll continue. And you can see what those are going to look like. We've also got different assets already built in here. So I like to use at least 3 images, and we are good to go. So let's just save that. And boom, so now we have our images, and you can actually see, you can start to see what things are kind of looking like. Over here, you can see, all right, here's what some of our ads are going to look like. And it'll kind of cycle through them, but then we have to put our headlines in here. You can also add videos. I do not recommend doing that. I recommend using video ads for videos. This doesn't give you like cool calls to action and stuff like that. So headlines might be free YouTube ads training. And you should add at least 3 headlines, and it's going to optimize and rotate out, right? Let's see. Free YouTube ads webinar. Maybe we just add another, learn to set up your first YouTube ad or YouTube ads, right? So we have to keep them within 30 characters, right? So learn to set up YouTube ads. So we got 3 headlines there. Long headlines would be like, there we go. So you can see what that's kind of going to look like. And then descriptions, we just put, to learn how to set up profitable YouTube ad campaigns or something like that. Something along those lines. And then maybe or with YouTube ads might make a little more sense there. And you can see how that's going to work, right? And that's about it right there. I mean, that's literally what we do. It's going to send traffic right here. And let's see, add URL options if we want. This is like for tracking templates, things like that. You do need to have your business name. So this might be like TubeSift, right? And then we just add that to the ad group, and you can see it says visit site right here. That's kind of what it's going to look like. If we click more options, we can change the call to action text and also specify colors, which is cool. So we can change colors to match our branding if we need to, or call to action. I'm going to pull the custom colors off because I don't really care. The call to action text might be sign up or, you know, whatever, something like that. So I might just go, sign up. Where did that go? There we go. Sign up. And that's it, because they're signing up for the live class. And from there, we're just going to click create campaign. Now, what we're shooting for here with the ad strength, we want it to be at least good. So you need to have at least 3 headlines. You want some of these images, things like that. I probably don't. Yeah, I mean, that's probably fine, actually. So we'll test them out, see what happens. And you can see what that's going to look like right there. And then you can actually preview on mobile and desktop. You can see what it's going to start to create our ads. They look pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. And I'm only targeting YouTube, right? So I'm going targeted placements, which is cool. And yeah, that's about it. So from here, we're just going to click add to ad group, and we're just going to click create campaign now. Now from here, this is going to start to run. You can also use the TubeSift Banner Studio to create some better images. I just kind of pulled those really quickly to show you how to do this, but that's it. We set up the display campaign, we click continue to campaign, and then it's going to be right here, and this should go into approval pretty quick here. So it's under review. It's a responsive display ad, and that is a very quick and easy way to get your ads set up without actually having to have your own video, and to use, you know, TubeSift to find the placements, the channels that you're going to run them on, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, it just makes sense if somebody's watching a video on how to run a YouTube ad or whatever, Facebook ads, and my free YouTube ads training pops up, there's a very high probability they're going to click through and hopefully opt in and go through my sales process. So that is it for this video. If you got any questions, please feel free to let us know. We are around to help you. That's it for me. Bye for now.